And away we go. Welcome back to Waffle Board Breaks, our second Facebook claims box since the reload. This is box 487 overall. We're down to 34 boxes remaining, just like that. We're into the low 30s. Of course, Sunday, 33 and 32 will be our box odds. So spots are live. You guys get your bids in now. This will be fast and furious, I'm sure, for some spots. Four spots left tonight. If anybody's interested, I'm not sure who's here live that doesn't have a spot yet, but I discounted them each $1, so they're there. Obviously, Hall of Famer Brian Leach on the Fanatics Vintage. First overall pick, Yaroslav Koski on the Fanatics. Adidas, Claude Giroux, White Ottawa. He's a Hall of Very Good. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but he's a Hall of Very Good. And Philip Cheadle, now with the Vancouver Canucks. That is a $4 spot. So if you want to hit, obviously there's your chance to grab some pretty cheap spots, pretty low across the board. Each of them now discounted $1. Of course, we'll have to break. If nobody claims them, I'm not going to force anybody into grabbing the spots, but we shall see. So good luck to you guys. Everybody wants to grab those, by all means. We'll give it a couple minutes here before we break that up. Busy day overall in sports. Obviously, it's a huge trade deadline in baseball. Everything after this point will be like trying to clear through waivers and stuff like that. But today was a big official trade deadline. Tons of activity. Cheeto, okay, that's on you. Yes, very good. That's yours, Mike. Let me put this down here. It's nice to grab a cheap little $4 spot. Mike H. Cheadle is now gone. Okay, very good. Nick claiming Leach. I wonder why Leach was going to sit there for a while. Nick F. Crab and Leach. That is yours. That is yours. Very good. So we're down to 2 left. Anybody wants them? We got Slavkovsky for 7 and Claude Giroux for 5. Sad to see Claude Giroux sit there that long. And Slavkovsky, first overall pick for the Montreal Canadiens. This time, 2 years from now, everybody's going to be kicking themselves when you're passing over the Slavkovsky jersey when he's helping lead the resurgence of the Habs. Obviously, they have some pretty good players. We've had most of them in the boxes. Which one? Devin's taking one. Which one you want? You want the Slavkovsky or Giroux? Claude or Slavkovsky? Oh, you're taking Slavkovsky, first overall pick? Which one you want, Devin? How you feeling it? You feeling the Slavkovsky or you feeling the Claude? Only one spot to hit. That's everybody knows the drill. Not like 2 bites pizza. We're doing one spot is all you need to hit. Obviously, your odds are 1 in 34 tonight. Every spot has the same odds. Oh, taking Slav. So Slav is going to Devin. Okay, very good. So that just leaves Claude Giroux as our only spot left. Craziness. Absolutely craziness. So there we go. So we're doing $1 discount each of these. Claude is down to 5 for a white Adidas Sens jersey. That's worth it. If you want to strip the jersey, it's still worth it. Taking Giroux. Thomas M is closing us out. Looking for the mojo. Very good. Obviously, he didn't get the mojo with the caddies, obviously, this last weekend. So hopefully he can come through with the closer mojo on the live break. We'll see. Very good. Good luck to all you guys, especially Thomas with the closer mojo. We know it's real. So just so you guys know, you know how it works. That's right. You know how it works. Closer mojo is real. So it's worth it to step up. Like I said, I've been in your shoes many times. And I've been like I said, I've been the benefit of the closer mojo as well as the victim. I've been considering last spots and I pass and then boom, it hits. Like I said, that's the way breaks work. I mean, you know, I've been everybody's place before. Chase our the last spot from 2024 hit on Tuesday. If anybody wasn't watching or didn't watch the video, Big Al finally hit the Vasilevsky. I know that's changed hands. He was on Vasilevsky hard early. So a beautiful jersey with the Stanley Cup patch on it. And then obviously, he moved on to other targets, and that's traded hands. I know James M's had a couple times. It's been different people that had Vasilevsky probably the last 20 boxes, but like you said, he was there for well over almost like a year. Probably I'll go close. It was getting there. Like I said, I don't remember if it was in October or November, but he was in there a long time. He was skipped. Basically, he was skipped almost twice now. It would have been all the way back around, but that's absolutely crazy. So, like I said, Hockey's been a little quiet. Like I said, I know a lot of the rookie development camps are over and done with. I was trying to see what I saw recently. There's still a couple free agents out there. Probably get signed closer to we get to camps. I know we're still pretty far away from that. Obviously, this is the dog days of officially August tomorrow. Obviously, it's the last day of July. We're doing box 47 on the last day of July, down to 33 for this weekend. So August should be fun. Hope you guys are just as dedicated as I am to making sure we get these boxes broken. So 33 boxes, 32 on Sunday. Stuff is starting to come in for the next reload even, so I know I have to get ready for that, sooner than last couple times, because I was only down to 16 on this last reload, so that only gives you kind of like a 3 week before you have to be ready to roll. So it's getting there. Like I said, we'll see tonight. I have some targets. We'll see what I can grab to get coming you guys' way. I have some targets for my PC as well, so it's gonna be an interesting night. So we'll get this done. Like I said, just one box tonight, and then we'll get ready for Sunday. Thomas M knows the drill. Everybody knows the rules. So we'll get just one box tonight, and we'll see what comes out. Like I said, we still have 15 from this last reload. We said we only opened 3 boxes, and we hit 1 reload jersey so far. That was the was the one that the Nico Hischier we hit on Sunday. So, and we hit the Vasi, which was our oldest box left. Now the last 2 boxes, there's still 2 up there from February, I believe, 30 and 38. That's our oldest boxes. Then we have 2 1-box runs, 53 and 72. Show that up there a little bit. There we go, 53 and 72. And then 81 and 86 our run, 99 and 6 our run. Then we have 11 from the second to last reload, and all 15 boxes from the most recent reload are on the shelves here. So everything is here, you guys. But proof positive, we busted that box. Obviously, most of us knew what was in that, so it was exciting to see that finally hit. Man, can't believe how many times we went through the randomizer without hitting box 60. That's absolutely insane. But like I said, it is what it is. Sometimes it's a jersey we haven't seen in forever, and like I said, sometimes it's usually when we get down to boxes we've skipped over reloads. We haven't quite done that now. Like I said, now we have nothing older than February. Like I said, 2 from February, 1 from March, 1 from April, 2 from May, 2 from early June, 11 from end of June, and 15 from the July reload. So it's here we go. We got everything is 20-25 boxes. Nothing really dusty. Stuff from February, I don't consider that dusty, even though 30 and 38 have been skipped now, so we've gone through at least one. So let's get going, guys. Let's get my numbers up here and my dice roll and get ready to break. Let me see. So thank you much for the fill. Everybody with their closer mojo. I think the last 4 spots all should have a little bit of closer mojo. So, but it's officially Thomas is on the hook for the closer mojo. Big Al is, of course, our last hitter, so he's looking to go back to back. You guys don't want to get him to get hot again, because obviously he's a machine once he starts, banging out jerseys back to back, in a couple in a week. So we'll see. Nick F, I have your jersey upstairs ready to go out. Big Al, of course, hit on Tuesday, so you guys will be probably going out. Probably not tomorrow if I don't have time. Probably Saturday at the latest. But whatever hits today will also be going out. So good luck to everybody. Let's get my list up here so we can get this cracking. Like I said, it's a pretty light sports night. But there's no real games on. I think there's only 1 game earlier. Trade deadline. They don't pack the schedule, so it's pretty light for sports today. So where's my dice roller? There we go. My list. Okay. Here we go. You guys know the drill. 5 or more always with our dice roll. Boxes are all here. Now in order, 60. It seems weird not seeing 60 at the top of the list anymore. 30 and 38, 53, 72, 81, 86, 99 and 6. And there's the 11 from the second to last reload. And then 33 on through 49 is the most recent reload. So there we go. So if you have your targets, you have your spots, you kind of know where they should be sitting. I only know officially what's in 2 of the boxes now. And then the other one, there's three runs that have 2 each. So they have a 50-50 shot if we hit one of those numbers. So good luck, everybody. Let's get going and get into the weekend. And I'll see everybody back here on Sunday. So make sure you don't forget your bids. I don't want anybody to miss out, especially the first couple boxes, the first couple breaks. Obviously on Sunday, it's, usually you can grab some cheap boxes, or cheap spots with the 2-box breaks on Sunday. And then next week, of course, those spots prices will go up a little bit. Well, like I said, my rule was nothing over 10. And that's what this week was like. I try to keep all the box prices down across the board. So good luck to everybody. 1 box. How many times are going to roll? Let's see what we got. Oh, no. 3. 3 is no good. Again, 3 is no good. 9 times, Mr. Bueller. 9 times. So let's get ready. All the boxes are here. 34 boxes. Let's get going. 9 times. Roll it down. 34 boxes. Come on. Being picky, finicky with me. 2. A 3. I haven't really any issue. We had lots of storms here. There was flood watches, flood warnings. All the alarm systems went off. The announcements, my phone went off. But it's been pretty calm now once it hit dusk. 5, 6. I mean, there's no flooding. I'm kind of up on a hill, so I don't have to worry about flooding usually. 7, 8. And the box we're going to open tonight. Good luck, everybody. Box number 72. 72. There's one. 72. 72. 34 boxes. 72. 9 times. There we go. Box 72. Okay. Here we go. It's one of our relative oldies. 72 it is. 72 is right here on our left. I don't want to change the boxes. Still got. There we go. 72. Okay. My list here. 72. Okay. My bookkeeping. Box 72. Okay. Good luck, guys. It's been up there. What's that? February, March, April. Box 72. Here we go. Show us box 72. 72 is going to be, I forgot it was an Adidas. Yeah, it's Adidas. Riley Smith, former New York Ranger, Stanley Cup champion for the Vegas Golden Knights. Very nice gold ink paint pen on that. Fanatics COA. Riley Smith. Love the textured numbers on the Vegas Golden Knights. Get this out. Pretty white jersey. Golden Knights. There we go. Riley Smith. Adidas. Of course, fight straps with the Adidas. Very, very nice. With the swords. Obviously, the Golden Knights patches on the sleeves. Riley Smith, just a beautiful. Whoa, this one's even nicer. Look at that. We got an A on the front, and we got the 2023 Stanley Cup patch as well. There we go. Talk about picture of a moment. 2023 Stanley Cup champions, Vegas Golden Knights with the A and the Stanley Cup patch. That's absolutely beautiful. Adidas with the Vegas. Very, very nice. There we go. One of the older ones decides to come out to play. Vegas Golden Knights. Riley Smith. And that goes to, let me see what we got. Vegas tonight that goes to Carl Z. Congratulations, Carl. Carl swept in towards the end, grabbed his spots, and one is the Riley Smith. Congratulations to you, fine sir. Very, very nice. Finally comes out. Like I said, we're having to clearing out some of the old stuff. Just 5 boxes from the before the last 3 reloads, the last 2 reloads. So congratulations on that one. Very nice. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. Your odds are now even better for Sunday. 33 and 32 boxes. Can't wait to see what comes out. Some big monsters still to come. So we'll see some battles on that for Sunday. 4 boxes since the reload. Only 1 reload jersey was hit. So cleared out some of the old stuff. The randomizer wants to see the old stuff right now. That's clearly what's going on. But, we'll see. We'll probably get 2 brand new jerseys on Sunday. We got 15 new jerseys, 33 and 32 boxes. So you're looking at almost 50%. So 50-50 chance we'll probably do 2 new jerseys. Who knows? But we'll see. I appreciate everybody continually being involved with the waffle board breaks. You guys know these jerseys are absolutely beautiful. I mean, when you see these Vegas, if you don't have a Vegas Golden Knights Adidas, definitely make sure you add one to your PC. I know they've had several different players have changed teams over the years, but especially with the 2023 Stanley Cup patch, they're just the texture on the sleeves, the texture on the crest. I mean, they did a good job. Vegas Golden Knights, and I love the fact that they weren't a bottom rung team from the get go. They went right to the finals, and then they went right back and won. So it's they are they're definitely one of the top 4 or 5 teams in the Western Conference. They're got veterans, solid veterans and stars. They played big money from Pietrangelo. They had obviously we've had a bunch of different Vegas guys in here before. Max Pack was there for a while. And they got a good solid team. Like I said, they got a little bit of everything you need to win. That's kind of how the team is built. The goalies are good, and obviously they had 2 great goalies, and they had to commit the money to one. They're a solid team, but like I said, we don't watch a lot of Vegas Golden Knights because most of us are East Coast stuff. Definitely try to stay up late to catch some of their games because they are a legit squad. So there we go. Congratulations to Carl Z for grabbing that. I know he's been on that spot, not every break, but he's been one of the regulars for the Riley Smith spot. So congratulations to him. Like I said, stick-to-itiveness does pay off. Even though it wasn't closing mojo, we definitely got down to the last 10 or so spots, and Riley Smith was still there. But so good luck to everybody on Sunday. Can't wait to come back here and see what we hit. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, my family's been down to Disney this week, so Sunday I got to pick them up, but I don't think it'll mess with our break. So we'll see. Like I said, it's obviously the auctions end at 7. We don't break till 9:30 anyway, so they'll be home long before that. So looking forward to that. So can't wait. Sunday will be here soon enough. This will be in the mail as well as the stuff we hit earlier this week. So look to see that to you guys early next week. So thank you very much. Waffle Board Breaks is going to take a couple of days off here and do some housekeeping and bookkeeping and try to get all the stuff out to you guys. So thank you much. Enjoy your next couple of days, and we'll see you back here on Sunday. Waffle Board Breaks is out of here.